Netflix's The Sandman show, I was enjoying it when it was, more abstract. But whenever it tried to get into the plot and, the world will end and the dream world is important and, that kind of thing, major superhero kind of stuff we get into mostly, that's where, it falters and the writing really becomes weak. But whenever it's, abstract episodes just about abstract concepts and ideas, I really enjoyed that. So season 2 is not announced, so I hope when season 2 comes out, it's more of that. But honest trailer is out, and let's see what they have to say about it. Again, if you enjoy this, do like, share, subscribe for more, and let's begin. A lot of fans, huh? And I
From
like
a
that
British
skip intro.
fantasy novelist who kind of looks like a hobbit. That one. And a company that totally knows what it's doing, you guys. No reason to panic. Comes a thoughtful series about the power of dreams. But just the cinematic linear kind, not the ones where you have to mow the lawn with your naked dad.
What?
The Sandman. Enter the world of humanity's dreams, where the Dream Lord keeps our fantasies on track like a super goth Kevin Feige.
There are rules, protocols which must be followed.
But when this berries and cream boy gets trapped inside a glass cage of emotion, he'll have to escape and put our worlds back in order with the power of roofies.
What did you do to me?
In this relatable fantasy, where the real nightmare is having to catch up on work while you're out of the office. Oh, gods, I can't deal with this mess right now. Do you know how many dream mails I have in my inbox?
He got the voice.
Tom Sturridge shines as Dream, as in he's so pale it reflects light. He plays this god like a combo of Roberts, from Smith to Pattinson, with the kind of sad boy energy unseen since the golden age of Tumblr.
It is as natural to die as it is to be born. We didn't
I remember
choose to be
Tumblr.
created. I feel like nothing.
Chill as this porcelain doll face sets off on 3 epic quests that form the season. The quest to retrieve his precious stuff.
My sand, my helm, my ruby.
The quest to stop a black person from taking his job.
Oh my god.
And the quest to become somewhat less of a dick.
You're not going anywhere.
Enough.
Please.
Whoa.
No! Hector!
Evolving from the kind of guy who'd kill your pet in episode 2 to one who'd merely threatened to steal your child in episode 9.
It is mine, and one day I will come for it.
What?
You can't really blame him though. He literally comes from a family of D-bags.
Desire.
Delirium.
Destiny, death, despair, and the others?
Meet a wild range of characters with near infinite power, where the only limit is imagination and the effects
Yeah.
budget. Like Rose Walker, who must choose to embrace or reject her destiny as a human MacGuffin.
What's a dream vortex?
Yeah, that the whole plot was
Her
bad.
group home, who's so warm and accepting, they have shockingly few questions when one of them gets raw-dogged by a ghost.
We're taking good care of her, Rose.
Matthew, who is either Patton Oswalt not bothering to change his voice at all,
At your service, Rose.
or Patton Oswalt admitting he naturally sounds like a talking bird.
But I don't get a sense that you're listening, so it. Let's go to hell.
Lucienne, a librarian who doesn't have to use energy to shush people. Gwendolyn Crispy, who steals the
I loved her character, man. Very, what a take on Lucifer's,
show
character.
in a life or death game of, I know you are, but what am I?
I am a dire wolf.
I am a hunter.
I am a Nova.
Well, I am a Nova times infinity. David Thewlis, who proves if you want a skinny twerp to be hiding ultimate powers, you call David Thewlis. And the Corinthian, an American nightmare, whose peepers are no worse than Steve Buscemi's. But his presence really highlights how English our collective unconscious is.
Chesterton, do you read?
I have tea. Do I have tea and biscuits?
Should be amusing, if nothing else.
Oh, I can't believe it. They even colonise the imaginary world, eh? Absolute legends, Nuff. So while the tech companies race to throw their money at expensive genre projects, and HBO takes their content out for a nice drive, Netflix is hanging in there, baby, with a faithful $160 million adaptation of one of the greatest comics ever. And it's Actually, pretty good. See, this is what happens when
That's
creators
good.
own their own characters. You know DC would have given it to David Ayer and Jared Leto in 2008. Starring Morris Lee, Walker, Vortex Ranger, A Chew to a Kill, Patton Oswald, Alfred, Inferno Wild Wings, Hocus, oh my god, this is Halloween, Spirit Halloween, I want you to haunt me, The Exorcist, A Literal Field of Dreams, and your average adult Disney fan,
Oh my
Little
god.
Emo's Adventures in Slumberland. This is actually the ideal male friendship. A dude you catch up with at a bar once every 100 years.
All right, so that was, I think, more so what the show was. It was good, not bad, but the things which I didn't like were really, really not good. So a mix, a jumble of a lot of things. And I think whenever they get into, the abstractness is the most appealing part of the show. But whenever they get into the plot, right, suddenly logic comes into play, and then things don't make sense. And like the whole last 3 episodes, until the extra episode, apart from that, the last episode where you have to save the dream world and she's gonna destroy it, and that was just didn't work for me. I was so bored by it. Like I literally skipped part of it. Like the acting was not good of some of the actors there. It made no sense to me, the logic about all what was happening. And yeah, the abstractness is what I like, so I hope they focus that on season 2 if it's happening. I don't know if how well the show has been for Netflix. Not hearing good stuff about it, and they joked about how Netflix is not sure what's happening with them. But yeah, I think everyone is putting more money into all this. We have a Lord of the Rings show, House of Dragon, more GOT prequels are coming and sequels are coming in. So Netflix also putting in wherever they can put more money in. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, you can check out this video next. If you like this, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Keep geeking out.